Home. Take me home.
Superman is one of the most iconic characters in comic book history, and James Gunn's upcoming Superman promises to deliver a fresh and innovative take on the beloved hero. With the trailer now live, we at ScreenRant have decided to take a shot at our own storyline.
You need to show them who you are. Love them, Gunn.
The movie opens with strange cosmic disturbances rippling across the universe, making their way towards Earth. Cities begin to experience mysterious power surges and earthquake-like tremors, and news is reporting bizarre weather activity that makes the sun seem dim, and faint otherworldly signals echo through every corner of the globe. Clark Kent begins to hear these signals more clearly than anyone else, as he continues to question his own mind, and whether these signals are something beyond his imagination, a deeper mystery begins to unfold, one that threatens not just Metropolis, but the fabric of reality itself. This is the starting point for a story that places the last son of Krypton at the center of a galactic conspiracy. It begins with a question. What if Superman's greatest adversary isn't just a villain seeking dominance, but an artificial intelligence that views him as a threat to universal stability? After the opening titles, we see Clark Kent settling into his dual role as a reporter for the Daily Planet and Superman. He's growing comfortable in his relationship with Lois Lane, balancing the challenges of exposing corruption with his duties as Earth's guardian. The world is still adjusting to Superman's presence, with mixed reactions ranging from awe to distrust. During a routine rescue mission in Metropolis, Superman intercepts a faint but persistent alien signal. The message, originating from deep space, is encoded in Kryptonian. Intrigued, Clark deciphers it using a crystal from the Fortress of Solitude. The message warns of an entity known as Brainiac, an ancient super-intelligent android being that cataloged Krypton before its destruction, and now views Superman as a rogue anomaly that must be contained. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor is using his influence as a powerful industrialist and self-styled savior of humanity to manipulate public fear of Superman. Luthor's latest venture, a satellite system ostensibly designed for planetary defense, secretly doubles as a network to monitor and counter Superman. This satellite picks up a signal from Brainiac, offering to aid Lex Luthor in his disabling of Superman. Luthor's mistrust of aliens drives him to ally with Brainiac, whom he sees as a means to control the Man of Steel, unaware of the android's true intentions. As Brainiac's probes infiltrate Earth's atmosphere, Superman encounters Krypto, a Kryptonian dog that had been sent to accompany Kal-El as a child but was intercepted by Brainiac and kept for study. He has managed to now escape Brainiac's collection and traveled to Earth via one of the android's probes. Krypto's presence is both a revelation and a comfort for Clark, offering him a connection to Krypton he never thought he'd have. Through a crystal codex embedded in Krypto's collar, Clark learns more about Brainiac's history and how the android once served as Krypton's archivist but evolved into a conqueror, driven to collect and preserve worlds by any means necessary. Brainiac's arrival is marked by the appearance of a massive, eerie ship hovering over Earth, blotting out the sky. It unleashes drones and collectors to extract Earth's knowledge and resources. Superman's first confrontation with Brainiac reveals the villain's chilling philosophy that the inevitable demise of a planet can be saved by forever locking it in a state of preservation. By adding Earth to his collection, he claims to save its essence from eventual decay. This conflict takes a personal turn when Brainiac reveals he possesses Krypton's database, which includes full simulations of its people, culture, and even Clark's biological parents. Brainiac offers Superman a deal: surrender peacefully to allow the preservation of Earth, and Krypton's memory will be able to live again, reanimated from his. Refuse, and it will be forever destroyed. Luthor, meanwhile, grows increasingly desperate. Brainiac's power terrifies him, and his attempts to control the android backfire spectacularly. Brainiac deems Luthor irrelevant and sets his sights on Superman, whom he perceives as the final obstacle to Earth's assimilation. The global scale of the threat prompts intervention from the likes of Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and Guy Gardner, who act on behalf of other planets already defeated by Brainiac, ready to fight for the planet's freedom. The group initially works alongside Superman, but tension arises as they question whether he inadvertently drew Brainiac to Earth. The team's pragmatic approach emphasizes strategy and containment over sentimentality, which clashes with Superman's personal stake in the battle. Now Superman must navigate both the external threat and internal disagreements with his allies. With the aid of Krypto, Superman manages to infiltrate Brainiac's ship in order to disable it. He discovers that Brainiac has not only collected data from Krypton, but also bottled entire cities from various worlds, shrinking them to preserve their civilizations. Among these Superman spies, Kandor, a Kryptonian city containing thousands of Clark's people, the site of his kin, alive but frozen and imprisoned, shakes Superman to his core. The hero's resolve to stop Brainiac hardens, but so does his doubt. Could Brainiac's methods, however brutal, be the only way to prevent universal extinction? This moral dilemma drives a wedge between Superman and the team of heroes. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor now seeks to destroy both Brainiac and Superman, viewing them as equally dangerous. He activates his satellite system, unleashing a barrage of kryptonite-laced missiles at Brainiac's ship.
Take Brainiac offline. Permanently.
The attack partially cripples the ship, but also endangers Kandor. Superman's decision to try and save Kandor leads to widespread destruction on Earth as Brainiac's drones ravage major cities while Superman is distracted. Public opinion shifts dramatically against Superman, with Luthor stoking the flames by framing him as an alien who no longer cares about Earth's humanity. The team of heroes are thrust into a challenging position, forced to choose between supporting Superman or aligning with Luthor's propaganda to maintain public trust. This fractured alliance culminates in a tense showdown where the team questions Superman's judgment. The final act sees Superman at his lowest point, questioning his place on Earth. It is the love of Lois Lane and the loyalty of Krypto's unshakable belief in Clark that reignites his determination. With Lois's guidance, Clark realizes that his strength lies not just in his powers, but in his ability to inspire hope and unity. Having recovered from his kryptonite poisoning, Superman readies himself for another showdown in Earth's orbit. In a climactic battle, Superman confronts Brainiac, where the android begins to merge with Earth's systems, intending to assimilate the planet. The stakes are higher than ever as Brainiac reveals he has set a self-destruct sequence for Kandor, forcing Superman to choose between saving his people or stopping Earth's assimilation. Superman makes the ultimate sacrifice. He uses the crystal from the Fortress of Solitude to disrupt Brainiac's neural network, severing the villain's connection to its ship and freeing Earth. The act destroys the ship and tragically Kandor. Clark's parents and his people vanish in an instant, leaving him the last Kryptonian once again. The team of heroes aids Earth's people in the aftermath, working alongside Superman to rebuild global infrastructure and mend fractured alliances. Luthor attempts to use the moment to continue vilifying Superman as a reckless alien whose actions nearly doomed humanity.
But millions of people will die.
Billions! Once again, the press underestimates me.
But Lois's fearless reporting and Superman's selfless heroism turn the tide of public opinion. Brainiac's remnants are dismantled, and Krypto, now a beloved symbol of hope, becomes a part of Superman's life in Metropolis. In the aftermath, Clark returns to Kansas to be with his family and reflect on the cost of his choices. He is reminded by those he loves that his legacy isn't defined by his origins, but by his actions. As Earth begins to heal, Clark embraces his role not just as a protector, but as a bridge between worlds, vowing to honor both Krypton's memory and Earth's future. The film ends with a haunting yet hopeful image. A shard of Brainiac's technology buried in the wreckage flickers back to life. The ominous glow hints at future challenges and the unending battle for truth and justice. James Gunn's Superman has the potential to redefine the Man of Steel for a new era. By weaving a narrative rich with heart, high stakes, and thought-provoking dilemmas, our ScreenRant plot theory captures the essence of Superman while paving the way for bold new storytelling. The question remains, how far will Superman go to protect a world that isn't sure it wants him? And how will his choices shape the universe to come? What are your ideas for a Superman plot? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching ScreenRant, and don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date on all movie news.